The price of XRP is going up quickly. By the end of 2024, it might be worth between $1,650 and $2,900. This is not just dramatic talk. A big step forward led to it. Blackrock, the same big financial company that successfully started a Bitcoin ETF, is now getting ready to launch an XRP ETF. Blackrock has a very good track record, with almost every ETF application they've sent being accepted. The fact that Blackrock has joined XRP is a big deal, but there's more to the story than just Blackrock. Also, Making Waves Grayscale is getting involved. They've not only made an XRP ETF, but they've also added XRP to their coin portfolio. This shows how XRP and Ripple Labs are becoming more important in foreign transactions. It becomes clear that BlackRock has a great track record of approving ETFs. BlackRock's move into cryptocurrencies and Web3 marks a major change in how traditional finance views digital currencies. BlackRock is the world leader in asset management. The number of exchange-traded funds, ETFs, that BlackRock approves is 99%, which is really high. In other words, they have a lot of power in the ETF market. Their almost perfect track record of approving ETFs shows how well they know how to navigate the financial market. The big picture is important to understand here. Big banks like BlackRock and JP Morgan have not only been keeping an eye on XRP, they have also been buying it. There are reports, including a paper that was leaked, that these big names have put more than 7.5% of their entire wealth into XRP. A new article that has been checked out very carefully even said that BlackRock is switching its entire focus from Bitcoin to XRP. This shows a big change in how they spend, and it also shows that interest in XRP is growing. This makes the idea of a BlackRock XRP ETF more likely than ever. It gets even more interesting after this. An XRP ETP has been found thanks to a new development in the XRP story, but the person who created it is still unknown. But the fact that there is an ETP is a big step toward having an ETF. The Xrp ETP is said to have been released, but it is still in the pre-release process and has no value at this time. It's likely to be shown off at any time. There are also reports that an Xrp ETF will be released at the same time as the ETP. This would mean that both not only does this simultaneous release make sense, but it also shows how quickly work has been progressing on the ETF. It could come out just a few weeks after the Bitcoin ETF. When we think about how this fits in with Bitcoin's rise to $43,000 before its ETFs start, the potential for XRP is huge. XRP's value could go through the roof once its ETF hits the market, going as high as $1,650 or even $2,000. Listen up, because this isn't as crazy as it sounds. The Xrp ETP is now live. There will be an Xrp exchange-traded fund, ETF, in just a few weeks. There are a lot of people who don't know that VDIL, a big name in finance, has publicly released the exchange-traded product for XRP. This means that the launch of an Xrp ETF is going quickly. The U.S. Securities and Exchange Commission should soon give its approval. In fact, we just talked about a story that came out recently and said that an Xrp ETF might be coming soon based on a BlackRock report that got out. This report showed that an Xrp ETF filing is about to happen. To make things even more exciting, a top BlackRock expert announced in public that a BlackRock ETF would be launched for XRP. Some of them even brought up the iShares XRP Trust. I initially had doubts about an ETF file, so I checked this myself. It is, in fact, on the website for the Delaware list of companies. This changes everything and shows how close we are to a huge change in XRP's market position, which might be even bigger than the changes we've seen with Bitcoin's ETF. A new study shows an important change in the world of cryptocurrencies. More than 7.5 million XRP have been bought by both BlackRock and JP Morgan. This is good proof that big companies are getting into cryptocurrency. As the first company to both hold XRP and use the XRP system in their business, BlackRock is setting the standard. The most important thing is that they are going forward with putting an XRP ETF on the market. The XRP ETF has a very good chance of being approved because BlackRock has a past of almost always getting ETFs approved. It's impossible to overstate how much an XRP ETF changes its value. To reach their goal price of 983,000 XRP, all of them are adding the XRP ledger to their computers. On the XRP system, the Republic of Palau is building its own digital currency for its central bank. That's a standard case of high volume, high demand, and limited supply. It makes sense that the value of each XRP coin will go up a lot in this case. So lately, a lot of people have been talking about whether they think my optimism about XRP is just a dream. They might have a point, but let me explain. I agree with everything about this hopium. As I take a deep breath and roll it up into a big joint, I light it up. That is very strong stuff. I really think that hope is a lifeline, especially when things are hard and you're fighting to hold on. It's okay if you don't believe in hope and think it's all just wishful thought. I don't see that as a bad thing. Let us help each other. That's what I tell myself. Not even that feels like throwing empty pieces into space, which is not what we're about. We're all here to stay positive, and while we're on the subject, I like how interesting the talks are and how you all present your points of view. Seeing it makes your brain work. The connection between organizations and XRP was an interesting point that was made. They don't have to buy XRP. Certainly, you could also lease it. Do you agree that that is something to think about? I had an interesting thought. What would happen if XRP was only bought by regular people? I looked into this more and even asked ChatGPT how many transactions happen every day on the SWIFT system. The markets are also anticipating a number of executive orders related to cryptocurrencies. One of these orders could overturn Joe Biden's veto of the bipartisan decision to remove the SEC staff accounting bulletin. This is an SEC requirement that requires companies, including banks, to keep cryptocurrency holdings on their balance sheets, even if they are held by customers. Because of this rule, banks will have to pay more to keep cryptocurrency for their customers. There are limits on the services that can be used with cryptocurrency. U.S. banks would be able to offer Bitcoin services if the ban were lifted, which would make more people want to buy Bitcoin. A lawyer for Amicus Curiae named John E. Deaton spoke about the future of the Bitcoin business in the United States.